Welcome to Modern Man Soak. Just like the title of the video says, we are going to be going over the Simp Commandments, okay? Been working on this video for quite a while, but it will be a playlist so you guys can follow along. And I will have examples because in my opinion, in these days, the 2020s, people, specifically men and women, don't know what a simp really is. And I'm here to clear the air. So please like, comment, sub, let me know what you guys think, and let's follow the white rabbit. So the first simp commandment boils down to this right here. And these will not be in any order. I'm just taking them as they come. So the first simp commandment is you compromise your peace for the happiness of your woman. What is peace? A man's peace comes from his social life, hobbies, mental health, financial wellness, to name a few. In my opinion, those are the main ones, okay? When a simp man enters an exclusive relationship with a woman, their simp mindset is, I will dedicate my whole being to my woman, no matter the cost. That is a simp's mindset when they get into an exclusive relationship with a woman. It's very Disneycal, if you ask me. And you see, a simp, they put that mindset into practice, okay? That's what they start doing. They put it into practice. And they fall into the first simp commandment, which is compromising their peace for their woman's happiness. So here's the example. Let's say Johnny the simp likes to go fishing, or he likes to collect bottle caps, or he has beer on Tuesdays with his friends. Name any hobby, name any interest, name any social circle. Just insert it into this conversation. The point is, he has things he's been doing before his relationship that make him happy, that give him peace. Okay, I like to use those interchangeably. So one day, Johnny the simp decides, you know what, I'm going to go fishing. And before he goes fishing, his girl complains, or his girl alludes or critiques what he's going to do. Or a woman may do this directly or indirectly by asking a question or saying something along the lines of, why do you want to fish for? What's the point? You get where I'm getting at. So essentially what Johnny the Simp's girl is doing is she's suggesting to him that he give up that activity or routine because she quote unquote wants more time with him. Or maybe she doesn't like that he does it, etc., etc. Point is, she wants him to give it up. Johnny the simp, even though he's been doing fishing before he met her, and it's not detrimental to the relationship, he's doing everything else correctly. He just likes to do this because it gives him peace. Okay, very low stakes here. Johnny the simp will give it up. Or Johnny the simp will lie about doing his activity. Okay, that's what simps do. They either give up the activity or they will lie to their girl about not doing it anymore. That is a simp. They are simping when they do that. So let's say Johnny the simp stops it altogether and say me or one of his friends asks him, why'd you stop fishing on Tuesdays? Johnny the simp's answer is going to be, oh, because my girl doesn't like me doing it and it makes her happy. That's in essence what his response is going to be to that question. There's no logic in it. It's just, again, I'm going to compromise my peace for my girl, even though I don't like it, but I want her to be happy. Okay? Or let's say Johnny's lying about going fishing. Tells her, I'm going to go to the mechanic. And then he goes fishing instead. Okay? You see, anytime you lie, it comes to light. That's just the name of the game. When his girl finds out that he's lying, which will be eventually, he is simping because now his girl caught him and she's going to look at it like, is he that scared of losing me, or is he that scared of me that he has to lie to me like a little boy? He is simping. So you have to understand, when you let your girl tell you what to do and you do it for her happiness, you're simping. If you lie about not doing something, you are simping when you get caught. A stand-up guy does not lie to his woman. Alpha male, label it what you want. They do not. Okay? A stand-up guy does not compromise what he likes to do for his woman if it is not detrimental to the relationship. And I'm saying that because if something that you're doing is dangerous or something that you're doing is taking time away from the relationship, then, you got to fix some things, man. You're not being fair. If you're spending all your time fishing and not with your girl, then why are you with her? You see what I'm saying? But if you make time for her and you're doing all your social activities and things that give you peace, then there should be no issue. You see what I'm saying? There should be no issue. So that's the first example I'm giving you. A man giving up what he likes to do socially, hobbyly, if that's a word, for his woman is simping. Okay? Here's the next example. If you have a girl that likes to argue all the time because she wants to be right or she gets a rush from it, there's some women like that. They just like to pick fights. If she's driving you crazy with fighting all the time and you didn't have to deal with that prior to the relationship and it was just you, then she is screwing up your mental peace. You see what I'm saying? Now you're anxious every time you guys hang out because you're wondering if she's going to blow up on you. Instead of nipping it in the bud, you allow her to carry on this way, then you are simping. Because a simp, like Johnny the Simp, is going to think, well, she might have been right, so I'm just going to say that she's right to make her happy. Compromising his peace instead of putting a stop to it and saying, hey, look, I don't want to fight over these nominal things. Unless something is high stakes, I don't want to fight about it. Or the door is that way if that's the way you're built. If you just like fighting, the door is that way. That's what a stand-up guy will do. But Johnny the Simp, he will allow her behavior. He will be in those fights back and forth arguing, all in the name of her happiness. Because at the end of it, she's going to win, quote unquote, win the argument because he's just going to appease and say and give up and say, okay, yeah, you're right, honey. Yeah, you're a simp, Johnny. You're a simp. You're compromising your mental health for your woman's happiness. You are simping, okay? Next, let's say Johnny the Simp is saving up for a car. But guess what? He takes his girl out to eat every Saturday and Sunday to very expensive restaurants. He's never going to get to that car. Now Johnny the Simp has to think, man, I can't even save money at this rate. But it makes her happy, so I'm just going to continue to do it. That is a simp mindset. He is allowing her to run amok with his wallet in the name of her happiness. That right there is being a simp. Okay? All of those examples point towards the man allowing his girl to dictate and lead the relationship. Simps allow that. And women do that in the name of their happiness, which doesn't even exist, which is a whole nother video altogether, which I will make. But it's all in the name of their happiness. A stand-up guy, alpha male, call it what you want, King Kong, they will not allow that behavior. Okay? A stand-up guy knows that he needs to have his peace in order for the relationship to work. Because if a man is at peace with his life and a woman enters his life, she should be at peace as well. Not the other way around. When it is the other way around, the man is living in constant anxiety, constant chaos, constant discomfort, unhappiness, etc., etc. He is not in peace. He's not in a peaceful mindset. That's why some dudes end up blowing their head off at the end of it all, or beating up his girl, right? He reaches a limit, and that's because he's compromised what he finds peaceful for his woman. You see what I'm saying? So it gets kind of dangerous. So in a nutshell, Simp Commandment number 1 is the man that compromises his peace for his woman's happiness. That's all I got for you guys today. Modern Man Soak. Please like, sub, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think. And let's follow the White Rabbit.